Hello, football fans, and welcome to this live Q&A about the 2022 Forge Bowl. I'm here with Jess, our wonderful game designer. So, Jess, tell us about this event.
Hi everyone. I can see you all there. Taken away. Yes, so welcome back to the Forge Bowl event. So you are meeting Cal Rodgers again, the quarterback of our Inno Forgers team, and we are, as you would assume, playing American football. So yeah, in this event, if you played last year, it's quite similar, and you're basically, as I just said, helping a team get from the beginning of a pitch all the way down to the touchdown zone to score a touchdown. So how you do this is you will collect footballs, which is the event currency of the event, and you can do this by all the usual ways that you know of if you play our events. So completing quests, logging in every day. If you log in every day, you get a lot of footballs, and make sure you do that because it's a lot. It's a big chunk of footballs. How else? You can find all the incidents around the city. Like if you notice these little random things around your city, click on one of those, and you have a chance of getting footballs. So yeah, you can do this, and then you can basically use your footballs to move your team, like I said, from the beginning of the pitch towards the end. And how you do this is in the event, you'll see 3 different players that you can basically pass the ball to, and each have a different cost. And yeah, you have each player has like different rewards that he gives every time you pass the ball to him. So you can just hover over or tap on the little player and see the different stuff. Like there's loads, usual stuff, there's loads of rewards that you can get. And yeah, you can just pass the ball from them, and then if you get to the end zone or the touchdown zone, you get a special grand prize. And that's basically it. And you just hope that you win the cup. So yeah, there's obviously a lot of other stuff to the event which we'll get into, but yeah, that's basically the premise.
Okay, I've got a couple of questions here already. So, what happens if I complete the event pass and get all of the rewards? Does it restart from page 1 again?
That's a really good question, and yeah, I haven't explained that. So this year, again, if you played the event last year, you noticed this is totally different. This year, we added something called the bowl prizes. So these are like bonus prizes, I guess, to your additional or your usual touchdown grand prize prizes or rewards. So if you click on, there's like a little button there that says see prizes, or it says claim if you have the option to or if you've already gotten a reward. If you open this, you basically see a big overview of all the rewards that you get every time you make a touchdown. So every time you get your team from the beginning to the end. And there's loads of cool new stuff. There's a lot of like I guess favorites, like item favorites that you guys always want. And basically you can purchase like the whole lane, or like open up the whole I wish I had an image to show and reference, but I don't. You can play the event. And yeah, there's it's like basically a bonus prize. So every time you get a touchdown, you usually get a reward, and if you unlock this second lane or bonus prizes, you get an extra prize on top of every touchdown you make. So basically you're doubling all the rewards that you get every time you make a touchdown, which is pretty cool. And there's loads of stuff. Like I said, there's like a new blueprint box reward, which has a bunch of blueprints in it. There's special units. I know units is always something that you guys always want from events, so there's those. There's the wishing well, there's loads of stuff. So yeah, check that out. And to answer the question, basically you never complete the event, the bowl pass, the bowl prizes. So same with the touchdown, you can just endlessly play the event over and over, and everything just loops, all the prizes will loop. So you never really reach the end of the content. You can just keep going, keep playing. So yeah, basically you unlock, and then you have it for the whole event, which is cool.
So another question I have here is, so if you only use a progress coach, is that a guarantee to obtain a fully leveled up grand prize building?
Yes and no. So if you use the progress coach, and you, like I said, you complete all the quests, you find all the incidents in the city, you log in every day and you collect the footballs every day, you will get the building that way. Obviously, if you run out of footballs, you can always pay for more and you can always then get the building. But if you want it for, like, I guess everyone always says for free, but we don't say for free. If you like complete all the quests or all the things that you should in the event and you're really active, then yes, you will. If you use only the progress coach, it will basically give you more than what you than the building would need in touchdowns. But I would say you don't need to use a progress coach every time. I would really suggest using other coaches as well, because the other coaches are really cool, and it kind of depends on what you want from the event. Like there's a coach for the daily special, so if there's a really cool daily special that you really like totally use the coach for that day, and it will help you double your chances to get the daily special of that day if you're like opening or if you're passing footballs to your players. So yeah, yes, to answer the question, but I would just suggest like also trying out the other coaches because they're really cool.
So there's a question here from Andrew. He says he loves the game. Thank you very much, Andrew. But he has a question. Do I wait until the last day to redeem my reward?
Oh, I don't know, Andrew, what you mean by reward. Maybe send in a clarification and I will assume what you mean. I think what you mean is either you mean to unlock the bowl prizes, which I would say you could, or you could totally buy it on the first day and like claim all the rewards. Or you mean maybe the mystery chest. And if that's the case, yeah, you could use it on the last day to see what you want, because the mystery chest has a selection kit for the main building, which I also haven't spoken about, which I'll speak about now. And yeah, you could figure out using the selection kit, which if you want the upgrade kit or the normal building, or the level 1 building. So I'm not really sure what you mean by that, but totally add in a clarification and someone will see it and send it to us.
Okie dokie. Ian Coley writes to us to ask when the space age Jupiter moon will start, and asks why there's not a new event hub in 2022.
So watch the space, can't say. And in terms of the event hub, yeah, which is normal with Forge, we're listening to a lot of player feedback a lot. And we are always trying to improve our features. So we're like adding a lot of stuff, but we're also really trying to improve what we have and make sure that everything has like a place in the game and meaning and is fun for you guys. And the event hub is something that we want to like give more oomph to and some more love. So yeah, currently it's kind of like a work in progress or something we're trying to improve. But it's really because we were getting a lot of feedback from you guys, and we really try and, like I said, make sure that everything has its place in the game. So.
Cool, thank you. How many incidents a day provide footballs?
So it's not an exact number because it's a chance. So the amount of incidents that you get per day, it's then a chance within those incidents. So. And also, if you're not seeing incidents in your city, it's because you haven't logged in. So you need to log in every day in order to get the incident. So the footballs will be a percentage chance of the incidents, and it's also a chance for those incidents to give footballs. On average, you can get about, I'm doing the math in my head, it's about 40 to 50 footballs, I think, per day. Someone out there will correct me because you guys are super on top of all the numbers, but off the top of my head, and yeah, don't kill me if I'm wrong a little bit, but it's like, yeah, 40 to 50 footballs a day if you're like opening all of them and super active. So yeah.
Cool. Thank you for that. Nicola has a question. When will the Winner Plaza come as a daily building?
I guess you mean as a daily special.
Daily special.
And I shan't be telling you what's coming up in the daily specials. Again, you have to log in every day. Trying to get loads of shortcuts from you, but no, not happening. Yeah, check out the daily specials. There's the building from last year, which is the Terracotta Vineyard, which was like really popular. People really loved it. It's super, super pretty. And you can check that out. The event has been on a week now. So I'm not saying it. I think, yeah.
Although John does have a related question. He's asking, when is the Vineyard Selection Kit coming up in the event?
Again, I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you guys. I'm not telling you. Yeah, no, naughty.
Ooh, okie dokie. Then we have another question here. So why do we only have 2 avatars for the Forge Ball?
We don't. But I'll tell you what we have. We have, which actually I also just remembered something else. We have hilarious avatars this year. Our artists like totally outdid themselves, which you can get one of them from the Bulb prize, this bonus prize name that I was talking about, which is like a mascot. It's I think it's an eagle mascot. And then you can also get I think it's a bulldog mascot avatar from the leagues. So if you play the event and are like super active, you can get, I think it's the gold, it's the top league, and you can get a cool avatar. And you can also get avatars from the quest line. Roy and Sarah off the top of my head, and if I've gotten those right, give myself a pat on the back. And yeah, it should be 4 avatars, so you should be able to yeah, to get those. And I just remembered, which was what I just wanted to say, is we actually added a new coach, a female coach, to the coaches. She's the special coach. So you can go check that out. Yeah. There you go.
Okay. Andrea has a question. I'd like to have more space to build more event buildings. Are there any plans for this?
Very common and much requested question. Yeah, that's always something that you guys are saying, that the event buildings are too big because you don't have enough space in your city. Depending on where you are in the game, it could just be that you haven't gotten all the expansions. You can get expansions from lots of places. You can obviously get them as rewards all around the game, but you can buy them as well. You can get them for medals. Make sure you're going through the campaign map. Like, we're on this because I know that it's like a thing. Players are really wanting more space, so we are on this. And the event buildings potentially are, yeah, we will start kind of switching this up a little bit because, yeah, they've been like, I think this event building, which I need to talk about, is quite big. It's 6x4, I think 6x4. Yeah, it's a big building. So yes. Again, watch the space. I feel like I'm always saying that, but yeah, we hear you. We're on it.
I've got a question here about the event mechanics. So asking whether or not doing 2 passes of 50 footballs, and whether or not that has the same effect of 1 pass of 100 footballs.
That's a really good question. Did you say value? I can't remember what the question, if it was on value.
It has the same effect.
Same effect, sorry. I probably was just thinking value. So effect meaning, yeah, there's a couple different things to think of when you're picking a player to pass to. So they have obviously different football prices, and they will also give you different content, but they'll also give you different daily special drop percentage, and they will also give you a different amount of progress down the field. So they're kind of things that you should be thinking of, like, what do I want from the event? Do I want like blueprints or I don't know, an item? And then you would like check the players' content or rewards they would give and see which one. And then the same with do you want to get down to the touchdown as fast as possible, or as efficient as possible, or do you want the daily special? So if you're using 250, 50, also it's not 50, they're different prices, but let's use that like bracket, 50 football price range, then you would just need to check like what effect am I trying to get from the event. If we're talking about, let's keep it simple, getting down to the end of the pitch, it would be actually more efficient to do 250s than the 100. But then it depends on how close you are to the touchdown area. Like it's kind of, yeah, you have to calculate and think a little bit more. So I don't know, it's kind of hard to answer that question simply, sorry.
Okie dokie. Then Patrice has a question. Does the era where we are currently in have an impact on the number of balls that are received at instance?
No. Nope. Also, I before, because I think we're going to run out of time. I want to talk about the event building before we get other questions. Sorry, guys. So let's just talk a little bit about the event building this year, because it's a really cool building, and I've seen so much feedback from you guys about the building. So it's the Fiore Village, and I'm sure there's an Italian out there who's going to tell me that I'm definitely not pronouncing it right, but there's my Irish attempt. It's a 10-level building. It's quite big, like I mentioned already. It's has a decent footprint, and the building this year doesn't have forge points, which I know was a big topic, but we don't always say that we're going to get forge points out, or any specific thing or like reward that we give in event buildings. But the building more than makes up for it, because I think it's literally one of the best event buildings we've ever given in terms of a couple of things that it gives. So it gives medals, like this is at its highest level. It gives a lot of medals. It gives a coin production boost, pretty decent one. It gives guild goods, which should be kind of a topic at the moment. If you're on beta, you know what I mean. And it also gives 33 random goods, which is a lot. It's a lot. And then it gives an insane boost for your attacking army, defense for your attacking army. It's a really, really cool building. I know it doesn't have forge points, but it has a lot of stuff. So I hope you guys are enjoying the building and are making lots of touchdowns to get it, because it's cool. So yeah, that's the building. I wanted to just talk about it.
Cool, no worries. David has a comment saying that the eagle and bulldog are cool avatars, so he's happy with that. Right. But we have a question from Joanna asking if there's going to be a brand new event this year that's never happened before.
So we did this last year, right? We added the wildlife event, which was really cool. I loved it. I think it's probably my favorite event. And that is something that we are really, really trying to do for this year, like fresh, new stuff, looking at all our events, all our features in our game, and bring new stuff to Forge. So again, keep an eye out. I can't say anything more. So yeah.
All right. We've got at least one more question. We have, would you consider putting some diamonds as a reward for the event passes upper prizes next year?
We can always give out diamonds as rewards. We give it out at a lot of places in the game, a lot. And yeah, for sure, we always can think about giving anything out in this. If you guys like this kind of bonus laneway or bonus reward system, I don't know what else to call it, then yeah, we can start adding lots of different stuff, lots of different things that you guys like. The wishing well is there, so you can get diamonds from the wishing well. So if you're missing that, at least there is the wishing well there. So yeah.
Okay, so the event runs all the way through until February the 7th, and I'm hoping to see all of you in the game. Jess, thank you ever so much for answering all the questions, and we both wish you a wonderful evening.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.